anytime there is like a hard talk or a hard decision or a hard phone call,
I wanted to tell you, Pete, that I'm a little,
then usually that lands in my lap. I don't know why you're being difficult today. Holy smokes, huh? We have here 2025 Harley Davidson Road Glide. The owner of this bike has purchased from us a level 4 front end, a Dominator Swingarm. All of you have seen this bike before, but we're continuing to work on it and get it wrapped up. I'm gonna put the Swingarm on today. So we're just gonna jack that up till that tire is just off the ground. Now I'm gonna pull this exhaust. So this is an ABS sensor for your anti-lock brakes. You have to have something that measures the speed of the rotation of the wheel so the computer can understand what's going on. Only one bearing in your wheel is special for the sensor. So if you put the wrong bearing in or put the wheel on backwards or the one bearing in one side and the other one, then it won't work because it won't read right. It's a special bearing that the sensor reads. So I'm gonna have to jack this sucker up high enough to get the wheel to come out. Flakes coming out of there, that's like Loctite thread sealant. If you were to throw a little heat on there, probably wouldn't even make a sound. Right there. Huh? What do you think of that? The Dominator Swingarm, 9 times out of 10, when you get this swing arm, is literally ready to install. There's nothing you have to do. So you just take the old one off, put the new one on. And this sucker is heavy compared to the new one. So the Loctite, you always want on the beginning of the threads. You know, it's funny, I just washed my hands to get all the anti-seize off. Unbelievable. Anti-seize came from aliens, I'm sure of it. Okay, there's them guys there. See. You can see I grabbed the center of this with the pliers, pull this apart. Now, this center portion of the shaft, this part rides in the bearing, this does not, right? This is, you can grab on this or do whatever. So the center of this tranny case, right? That dead space just sits in between there. So if I lifted this up, there we go. The entire powertrain hooks to the chassis through this one pivot point. This is the most critical pivot point on the motorcycle, in my opinion. Somebody argue with me, but this is the one shaft that holds everything together. So it's very important that you get this right. There's 3 different compartments of oil on a Harley drivetrain. Most sport bikes are 1. This is 3. You have oil for the primary, oil for the transmission, and oil for the engine. You have 3 drain plugs and 3 fill holes. People that are new to Harleys don't realize that Harley uses 3 specific fluids for 3 different parts of the engine. I'm gonna get a little more anti-seize, see if I can make things dirtier. Just have to locate it, right? That's the trick. Where is the anti-seize? I can't even. Are you gonna make me go to the store? Wisconsin's a good place to raise a family. People in Wisconsin are hearted, friendly, hardworking, help your neighbor kind of people. He's just following me, FYI, so they won't put anything auto value in it if you don't want. Anti-seize. This is what happens all the time. We run out of things. You have to run to the store. You have to do this. You have to do that, right? You're gonna cut out everything about me talking about anti-seize and we're just gonna build this. Look at that. GTG. So this is a tight fit. It always is because you have 2 spherical bearings here that both wanna move their own way. So I'm doing this by myself. If you have a little help, it'll probably go a little easier. I'm just slowly drawing this in. All right, so I'm just checking. My motto is triple check. I feel like that's right. Double checking to make sure. Check it once, check it twice, check it 3 times, right? I just want to feel this. Oh, look at that, huh? It's like butter. Moving up and down. See, it'll drop on its own. I don't have anything torqued yet, but the whole point of this is to raise it up and down. See, I can feel a little left and right movement, but this is all good. Start snugging this up. It's going together like it came apart. It doesn't want to. Half of my ratchets are missing. It's funny, I have 5 toolboxes, I think, and my tools are community tools. I rent them. Where do I find another ratchet? Do I have 2 of them out here, George? There's one. George, I don't have much time before my arm goes numb. Butter. I don't think Robert wants this bike jacked up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the shocks in the rearmost position. Bing, bang, boom. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands quick. So I'm gonna try to do this without getting all that anti-seize all over me. It's already begun. Pretty sure that's how that goes, right? Were you paying attention? George, don't lie to me, George. I don't think you were paying attention. Dude, I had to go over there and look. I didn't even remember, and I do this every day. I just wanted to check. Double check it 3 times. Sometimes it pays to take a second look. I'm gonna clean this wheel up. I can't put this wheel back in looking like this. This is your Cush Drive. There's a couple reasons for this. Number 1 is extended tire life. So you're putting a cushion into the drive system to absorb the initial shock of acceleration or the shock of braking. So it's just another place to take the load of that off of the tire. It makes your tire last longer and it makes the bike accelerate smoother is what it comes down to. How much does it cost? No idea. Harley is probably 50 cents. I have no idea what this costs. I get questions about this a lot. If it was me personally, I'd run your stock rubber thing in here as long as you can. How long is that? I don't know, depends how you ride. It's okay if it's a little spongy. That's what it's for. Now I'll go through and wipe this down again, but any of you that watch my videos know that I clean things multiple times in the course of a project. It just allows me to double check 3 times. And you might say, hey, well, this is a 2025, it's a new bike. Well, I've seen problems with brand new bikes. It's humans that build them. So sooner or later, you're gonna have a human error. When you get work done here at Nowaskey, if it ain't the best, we're not doing it. We just do things next level. George, how did I take this out?
I think like that.
Yeah? Good. Oh, yes. This is what's so cool about this swing arm. It moves the axle forward and back. So we're on 1, 2, we're on 3.5 marks. Don't ever forget to pump your rear brakes up. Can't engine brake till it dies, right? When I set up a bike, I want it to be like static on its own weight sitting there. I want it to be level or have just a tiny pitch to the front. And this is not the case. So I'm gonna move it up 1. Oh, daddy likey. See, just that little bit. I can already tell, I don't even have to measure it. Like I can already see, just moving that 1 bolt forward on there makes all the difference. Should we measure it just so everybody's happy?
Hey guys, I'm Blaze May. I'm with Nowaskey Performance, and today I'm going to be packing up a radial brake conversion kit.
Right there. 6 3/8. Perfect. My whole life with the last name Nowaskey have believed that I'm as Polish as it gets, right? I'm like a whole bunch of Russian and like Irish in me. I think I can celebrate St. Paddy's Day now.
You're going to have to say Nowaskey now.
So we're pretty good here, right? So I have the brakes on, the shocks on, the swing arm is on, the belt tension is so-so, but when we're all said and done with this project, I'm gonna set the chassis up. So I'll put a little Loctite on here. So now, providing that we take the other side apart and it's exactly the same.
If you guys like these types of videos, make sure you leave a comment, make sure to subscribe and like and all that other stuff, share it with your friends. If you like any of the parts that you see in these videos, make sure to reach out to us. You can do that by either calling the shop or you can send us an email at info@nowaskey.com. We'd be happy to talk parts with you and get you guys set up with what you're looking for. And yeah, I guess we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.